This is the Microsoft display adapter. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use it to wirelessly connect a TV as an additional display in Windows. So what we have here is we have the display adapter. It has an HDMI connection, which you just plug into your TV. And the other end is a USB that you have to plug in to power. Now, many current TVs have USB power ports right beside the HDMI connections, so that makes it easy. And this here is just a little extender for the HDMI, because often this particular display adapter is a little too big sometimes to fit into that spot. So the extension allows you to connect it and not have it block something else. So we're going to connect it to the TV now, and then show you how this can be extended to create a second display from Windows. So we've now connected it to the television. I'm going to turn the television on. And you'll notice what happens is that the actual device has to boot up, because it's almost kind of like a mini kind of display adapter computer type of thing. And so you'll notice it gives you a name here, Microsoft Display Adapter _B7. So what that does is it makes sure that you know what the name is for your computer. And it's using a technology called Miracast. And Miracast is built into most modern computers. My laptop's 5 years old and it has it. So most of the new computers are going to have Miracast if they're a Windows computer, and it's built into Windows 10. And so the way that we can connect it wirelessly is in Windows, we're going to press Windows P, and that brings up our display options here. And down at the bottom here, you see connect to a wireless display. So I'm going to click on that, and then it searches for wireless displays that are in the area. And you'll notice that it comes up with Microsoft Display Adapter B7. So I'm going to click on that, and it's connecting to the device. Now, if it's the first time you've connected it, sometimes there's going to be a security code that comes up, or you can set some settings in the display adapter to always have security codes come up. So that may happen depending on the setup that you've got. And so you notice it does the normal thing, which is it simply mirrors my laptop display to the television. But what you can do is, again, press Windows P again, and instead of duplicate, you can say extend. And by extending the display, what it does is it creates it as another display. And so that second display is now a display that when I move my cursor off the right side of my laptop, you see it shows up on the television, but that's not actually physically how it's arranged. So the way we change that is in the Windows settings. So we go into the settings and we go to the display settings here, and we can move the arrangement. So I can drag the second monitor to the left-hand side. So now when I move my cursor off to the left-hand side of the screen, it shows up on the television, and now they're arranged the way I expect them to be arranged. Now you'll notice something that happened on my laptop screen is the resolution changed when I did the extend. That can sometimes happen. So sometimes what you need to do is to go down and adjust the setting of, this is screen number 1, adjust the display resolution. So it's gone to its maximum, which is too small for my eyes. And so you can just change that in the display settings. And so that's how you can use Miracast to create that extended display. An extended display is really effective if you want to use PowerPoint's presenter view. It allows the slides to be on the second screen and your notes to be on your first screen. When you're done, you simply use the controls up here to say disconnect, and it will disconnect that wireless display, and again, it's ready to connect. So that's how you can use a Microsoft display adapter, and you can purchase those through Microsoft or some other retailers. Connect it to an HDMI connection on your TV, and it can create a second display that you can use in presenter view or really any application that you have in Windows.
If you found this video helpful, there are 3 things you can do to help me out. First, click the like button below the video on YouTube.
Second, leave a comment with any questions or feedback. And third, subscribe to my channel. Check out my websites and other videos with more tips and advice. Thanks again for watching.